All right, guys. Welcome to the ZZP podcast. Back and better than ever.
Yes, sir.
I'm Trevor, obviously.
Tyler, you might know me.
Ryan.
You definitely know him.
So, gotta come up a little every now and then, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
We're gonna try our first podcast.
first podcast, new stuff.
Yeah, have everyone meet Trevor for the first time.
Yeah.
Trevor's our
Well,
Kappa.
no. We did
Not the first time.
One ZZP TV.
Yep.
Oh,
Been in
perfect.
ZZP TV and Dino Day.
Oh,
I was here then.
Yeah.
So,
well,
just
people kind of get you more on the
clicking.
forefront. So
Yep.
Trevor is gonna be our host for this, so you're gonna see him more than you're gonna see the rest of us. So.
The hostess with the mostest.
The hostess with the mostest.
It used to be Drake, but we're thinking we're gonna one up him.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
Sorry, Drake.
Easy mode. Easy mode.
Sorry, Drake, you left us.
Drake. Nah. Talks with Trev.
Yep.
Talks with
No
Trev.
drinks included.
Ooh.
Talks with Trev.
Talks with Trev.
We got a name.
We got a name.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts.
You all have been witness to the birth of the name.
Yeah. So, to start episode 1, figured Talks with Trev, bring on Ryan, as he knew me before my career as ZZP, and Tyler because,
He's Tyler.
what would you call me? My mentor at ZZP.
Yeah, I guess you could say so.
We went to Culver's, so.
Yep, we did first day. Bonded
Yeah.
over some chicken tendies.
Chicken
chicken
tendies. No freaking cheese curds? What the fuck?
I don't
What's
know.
wrong with y'all?
ZZP was paying, so I was like, oh, I should be
Oh,
frugal.
yeah,
But
yeah,
Cheese
yeah.
curds are expensive.
yep,
Curds
they
are
are.
expensive.
Uh,
That's delicious.
So, what do you think? Question number 1.
Sure.
How did you know me before ZZP?
Oh.
Fill him in. Just give him
Oh, man.
the short story.
Long story, we have a interesting customer named Joe Matsky, who I love to give a lot of shit to. And he just brings his boy Trevor over here that he's like, oh man, I gotta beat my buddy. He has a rally yard. I gotta beat him. You know, I gotta get some all-wheel drive. Like, well, at the time he had a 2.4 supercharged.
That was actually when I had the V6 nitrous Mustang.
Oh, yeah, because that's right. Because he was trying to beat you with that, so he beat you, but you got the rally yard.
Yep.
And then you just beat him again. And so he's like, oh, I gotta beat him again. So he's talking about like all-wheel drive ATS, but yeah, then we had a position open up.
Yeah.
And yeah, then Trevor just came in and gave a portfolio, and I was like, "Oh shit, this guy!" And I remember laughing and joking with you out the window.
Yep.
And so
I was so nervous. I was like, "What do you think, Ryan? Do you think I have a chance?"
Yeah.
Well, and then Kyla comes to me, and she's like, "Yeah, this guy applied," and I'm like, "Oh, that's the dude who does the wide bodies on Instagram."
yeah.
Ever
Yeah.
since.
So I don't know if you guys have seen, but yeah, Trevor does do does a bunch of very cool, designs. He did like a cool concept of like a 3800 wide body and a Cobalt wide body and stuff like that. So very man of many skills here.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Fitting right in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of fit, check out these
Speaking of fit,
this new merch here.
3 new merch.
Yeah, see this stuff. So
We got brand new hoodie. It's gonna be on the site.
Long sleeve.
Long sleeve, and this is the Supercharger shirt, which has been up for a little while. But
Supercharger shirt.
Supercharger.
What the hell?
You have a Supercharger card?
You do not have a supercharger.
I had
card.
one. You had one.
Had? Exactly.
We all know turbos are life, but like,
Yeah. I'll give you a pass on that shit this time. Give you a pass on that. So, all right. So, let's.
That's pretty much the story of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much the same thing of how I knew you, just through Joel or whatever.
yep. And I knew Joel because I went to Grand Valley,
Yep.
and I Snapchatted his car a couple times. I was like, man, this dude's dedicated to ZZP.
Yeah.
And then I started working here, and
He showed up with his,
Yep,
red mud flaps on his blue car.
ooh, gonna call him out like that.
Should we make a whole podcast about
Oh man.
All about Joel.
Oh no.
Oh, Joe, I can't wait to see you next time. I got some good dirt on you.
Yeah.
Yo, nice sunfire, homeboy. Seen that sunfire?
So, let's see. Transition into. As soon as I got here, obviously I knew you two the best.
Yep.
Into backstory of Ryan Derrick is what we wanted to cover here.
Ooh.
Okay.
So,
All right.
obviously I was a big Snobalt fan
Yeah.
at the
Everybody
time,
was.
so
Yeah.
I had to know how it came to be.
For sure. It's going through a lot. Well, here, a lot of people have a lot of actually misconceptions about that vehicle and how it came to be. I started off just like all of our customers. I was a customer. The exact way it happened was through CobaltSS.net. Back in the forum days.
Scythe Snake.
Oh, Scythe Snake. Yeah, that was my name. And so tidbit, I've owned every kind of Cobalt except for 2.4. Like that's the only one I haven't owned. So my first car was in high school. Saved up a lot of money. Doing side jobs and worked for my parents, stuff like that. And I move a little closer. There we go. I bought a 2005 Rally Yellow LS. Like, because at the time, oh man, the SS, I gotta get a Rally. I want a yellow with the yellow interior. I want just yellow. Bam. Like I made a PowerPoint. I made a PowerPoint of every mod I was gonna get.
PowerPoint?
Oh yeah.
Do you still have it?
No, I do not.
I would love to see that.
Oh man,
He
dude,
still has
Mom.
it. He doesn't want to admit it.
Oh man,
this.
yeah, I had yellow wiper blades.
So did you want a Cobalt from Need for Speed?
Yes,
The age-old question.
100%. That is literally how I came. Like, so my dad worked for GM, and he said, like, I said, hey Dad, what about it? Like, I was like, could I get an import? I had like $2,000 saved up at this point. You know how hard it is for like a 17-year-old to save $2,000.
I still can't save $2,000. I don't know.
So I was like, hey, can I get this? And my dad literally said, you will not bring Jap shit into my house. Like literally. So I'm like, well, that kind of limits everything, So at that time, Need for Speed Most Wanted came out. My mom gave it to me as a Christmas present. And the first
Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox, definitely Xbox.
All right.
So I played it, and for those of you who don't know, the Cobalt's like one of actually the fastest cars in the whole game. Like, once you do all the Junkman parts on everything, like I was going online, I was just, people would make fun of me, oh, nice Cobalt, and I would literally gap the shit out of them in their Porsche Carrera GTs. Oh man, I was super competitive, and yeah, so it was good. It was good times, real good times. So then I got that one. I was in college at SIU Carbondale for zoology, big thing, and I really wanted a white LSJ, but they didn't make me a white. Yeah. But my dad was like, oh, I got connections. I can get you a white one. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Dad.
Yeah. So we ended up, we found a silver one.
Best color.
Pretty good color. Silver with a red interior.
LSJ leather seats.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought that was the hottest shit though. Like I didn't want the G85 and Recaros. I didn't want them. Because I thought, it doesn't have color.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that was just
leather was big back then.
Did you get the red wiper blades?
No, I did not. At this point, I grew a little bit. So I got it. I immediately went to Crate Engine Depot and got a Stage 2 kit, GM Stage 2. I did, however, do something though. So in Need for Speed Most Wanted, body kit number 2, it had these crazy eyelids for the Cobalt. It made it look real angry. And I'm like,
oh, yep, I remember those.
Crazy. So I got those made for that, and they never worked exactly right, but I got them made, and it was all that. So during this time, so I was on CobaltSS.net a lot. I was on there every day, talking, learning, gaining knowledge. But then. One day, I actually drove the car to school my sophomore year of college, and I was coming back home from hanging out with some friends. I was, Christmas break and stuff. Summer tires on a 240 wheel horsepower car. Actually, a very famous person, Jeremy Cliff. He does a lot of photography in Chicago. He actually does a lot of photography, I think, for Mercedes and Audi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a very, very big name in photography. He had a red 350Z, super nice car. So I coming back and I see him, so I'm like, get this 250Z. So I started taking an on ramp really fast. Way above my skill level. I'm 19 at this point. So I didn't see it at the top, but there was this massive crater pothole. Tyler might fall in. We never see Tyler. He's a small person. So I hit it, and the rear end came out, and I just couldn't save it.
Yep. So nobody can ever save that rear end when the Cobalts.
No, they just do
snap
whatever.
oversteer.
So I slid across 2 lanes of traffic, and the grass grabbed me, and I rolled 2.5 times. They're actually on my Facebook. There are pictures of this accident. It was bad because I had Stage 2 kit, Megan Racing exhaust, stock, polished LSJ wheels, had an RD Fabs intake. I didn't have any ZZP parts on the car at this time, but yeah, it was pretty bad. But yeah, crashing this. I was messed up for a while. I was like, oh, it's my
bet.
dream car and blah blah blah. But then, so I got the insurance money from it. It was a hefty amount. The car was still new. It was just like in 2009 when I crashed the car. So I had the car for 2 years.
Yeah.
On the forums at this point, the LNF came out and the turbo guys came around, and I was like, superchargers are better. They're more unique. Tidbit, guys, just because you're unique does not mean you're better.
Customers, stop trying to be different.
Yeah. Fast is fast, guys. So, I had, at this point, in 2008, they came out. Like, it was a half year. So, LNFs came out. So, in 2009, they came out with the white
boy.
They came out with them. So we looked around and I found one in Ohio. There was Ohio had every option I wanted except for the RPD screen.
Legendary RPD screen.
Legendary RPD screen, man. At the time, that thing was amazing. So I got it, and immediately from getting it, I took out a small loan and immediately got all the RPD options put on. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but like the simple A-pillar at the time from GM was like $300. Like, some of our customers complain about various pricing of our stuff, but I paid for a simple A-pillar.
Yep.
Paid $300
just for the RPD.
Just to do that, and I had to rewire the whole dash. I got a wiring harness from a RPD Cobalt to put in it, and it was like I pictured the car being a day old and it being torn apart. I had the dealership do it. Also, my first mod that actually only 2 years ago got rid of was a Han Racing 3-inch catback, and I had the dealer put that on too.
Yeah.
So
the dealer put that on?
Yeah.
Really?
Super cool guys, so they did it, and it's kind of quiet stock, so it didn't really sound like anything. But it was fun. Like I put a little Han sticker on the side skirt.
Oh, I did even notice in your Instagram post the good old pinstripe.
Oh my god!
As soon as you got it.
Oh my god! Yeah, the pinstripe.
Your dad liked that pinstripe. Didn't
my
he?
dad loved that pinstripe, guys. Legitimately, like he loved that thing. So one day I'm out there, I'm like, I'm gonna start modding this thing. So I went out there, take a little card, get the spin start pulling it off, and then the next morning I hear, Ryan, get up right now. I'm like,
someone stole your pinstripe.
Yeah, like, what happened to the pinstripe on the car? That thing was sharp. My dad was my dad was super old, so he's like 70 old school black guy at this point. So it was interesting. I said, no, Dad, I took it off. Why did you take that off? Oh man, it was awful. But okay, so I have the car at this point. It's like the only white Cobalt, and it's only like LNF around. So I'm going to street race events, and oh my god, a white turbocharged Cobalt. Actually, funny story about my first race. It was against an SRT4 that was modified. Again, not tuned, Han catback. That's it. Car's 100% stock. There was this street racing spot called Doty Road. In Chicago, guys, you'll know about Doty. Big street race spot. So I went out there. I'm just going. I'm hanging out with some friends and stuff like that, and they were doing some dig racing, and so I get in. One of my friends with his like 110 horsepower Honda Civic wants to race me. I'm like, okay, that's a pretty safe win. Even stock. But then this SRT4 that's modded up and has like the Stage 3 Mopar kit on there runs in front of him and lines up with me. So I'm like, oh no, you're way faster than me. You're way faster. He's like, so then the flagger, is a flagger guy. He's like, he's just trying to hype me up. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just race him. And I ended up beating him. So I just launched better from him, and I got about half a car on him, and I held the whole way. Guy's name is Chris Ortega. I'm still friends with him.
Nice.
Yeah, he was like, dude, this thing has to be crazy. I'm like, no, it's stock. Stock tune, nothing. No, I no lift shifted every gear, like trying to beat this guy. So
gotta do what you gotta do. You know?
Man, yeah.
I tell you what though, Neon SRT4's best sounding stock exhaust.
Agreed.
I've ever heard. Like, I don't know that I remember being a freshman at Grand Valley, and one kid had a bright orange one, and he'd just idle around in first gear around like this loop, and it.
They sound good.
Why can't Ecotech sound like that?
Even the Evos don't sound as good as the SRT4.
No, they sound great. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, I think they just had a resonator, no mufflers.
Yeah, it was basically straight pipe.
So yeah, it was. They sounded good. Unfortunately, those led to like things like crackle tunes, though, which are just
something.
Sorry, guys, if you like crackle tunes and ghost cans, I'm a ricer, and that to me is ricer shit.
Yep.
So like, crackle tunes stuff. That's not
no crackle tunes from ZZP.
No, don't stop asking us.
Yeah,
we're
stop.
Not gonna do
Just simmer down.
So, long story short, blah blah on the forums, and Matt Meekoff, who's still here, and you 300 guys know him from having the TTGT. 8-second Grand Prix. He's talking about, oh, we have a turbo kit for the LNFs, big turbo. I'm like, okay, I've seen this stuff, Need for Speed, S252, Borg Warner, go up there, blah, blah. No, I didn't tell my mom, though. Like, I said, Mom, I'm going up here just for vacation. Took out a large little sum of money, about $7,000. And
pockets are bulging. You're like, it's just for food.
Just for food. Yeah, we're good. Going with some friends. So I snuck up here, dropped the car off, and, started dealing with him, building this relationship.
Drop the car off, though. Didn't you hit a deer on your way here?
I did.
Rolled in, covered in blood.
Yeah. There's pictures of the car with, 10,000 miles on it.
Yep. Just obliterated a deer.
Deer guts. And I didn't hurt the car. There was the lip was still fine and everything. So what it was, I was following an Escalade and I was just, zoning. I was 2-hour trip. So I was cruising. And I see it run over something. I'm like, what the crap? And so it ran over the deer and I ran over the deer too. And it was, I heard underneath the car, I just messed something up. So I pulled over, got out. The lip was fine. Didn't crack it. Didn't do anything.
Number one concern: front lip.
Cobalt owners know what it's about.
Yeah. Oh man. So I don't know if you guys have seen Tyler. You've seen the LS. A lot of the SS owners now
buy a replacement lip.
Gotta have a lip.
Yeah.
They have to. They just like trash with it.
They look like base models without the lip.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a base model, and I had a 2.4 bumper without a lip for 4 days. I'm like, ugh. Either stay base model bumpers or SS with a lip.
Yeah, don't go with. Oh, yeah, it's awful. So, yeah, that was good. It's been up here. Long story short, got made about 420 horsepower, which is exactly what I wanted to make. And came out to Chicago and started street racing stuff. I won a lot. I didn't lose. People was, oh my god, it's freaking Cobalt's beating everything. What the heck? It's a Cobalt,
What year was this? About?
This was 2011.
So 400 horsepower was a big deal back then.
Yeah. 420 horsepower and a 2,900 pound car. I mean, there's videos of me. My buddy John Warden. He had a Evo 9 that's making some good power, and I was I just edged ahead of him a little bit. My best race, because it's right when the 5.0 Mustangs came out too, and I had a really good race with one of those, a real good race. And just when they came out, full bolt-ons, all that stuff. I was no lift shifting gears, and I shouldn't have been no lift shifting gears on a big turbo. Raced a Pro Charge Challenger.
Nice.
I raced a lot of stuff, and I don't think I lost ever. On that setup, but I kept in close contact with ZZPerformance. I worked really close with them. They made a suggestion. I worked with it. I did that. I never once asked for a discount to be sponsored. Never. I was just enjoying it, having the car.
Take notes, customers.
Yeah. This is the part that most people don't know about this Snobalt.
It was never I never asked for a sponsorship. I just did it because I enjoyed it. I want to be part of the car scene and show what a Cobalt can do. There's videos out there of me racing cars. You guys have seen me race there's an old buddy Dylan Ross, full NA build Trans Am.
Oh, yep. Black one?
Orange. It was orange one, and I gapped the shit out of him. So I even gave him a car, and I gapped the shit out of him. So he's a cool guy, though. We've talked. We haven't talked recently after I've been up here, but overall, I just all of a sudden one day I came up, and they're like, "You represent us well. You race for us. You race with us. You give ode to ZZPerformance. Don't worry about this bill, or don't do this, or don't do that. I proved myself. During the time when I was a customer, I wasn't backed or anything, but I still to this day have the LNF half mile record.
Yep.
It just kind of evolved from there, and then before this I was a zookeeper too, so my day job is a zookeeper, dealing with animals and stuff. And all of a sudden, Tim Beekman calls me up and he's like, "Oh, you wanna come and work for us?" I'm like, I don't know. I would love to. I don't know how it works. Dude, we'll move you up here. We think you'll be a good addition to the team. Blah blah blah, and everything like that. So I ended up, because I was working at the zoo in PetSmart, I ended up stopping that and coming up here into Michigan.
Had to say goodbye to all the critters.
Oh man, that was tough.
Tough times.
What animal do you miss the most?
Alligators and crocs, man. 100%.
Really?
Yeah. 100%.
Wow,
those are actually my favorite animals too. I'm working in Australia house well, so got to be around the eastern gray kangaroos quite a bit. So
you ever fight one?
No. A keeper did get his ribs broken by one.
Kicked right in the ribs?
Oh yeah, they lean back on her tail and give you a kick in the head, broke some ribs.
Huh.
Pretty messed up. But yeah, so that's kind of how the Snobalt came to be, and I'm a big fan of pushing boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So what, as people can see how the car looks now, and it's kind of become infamous in ways. It's always made a lot of power. Power's always been the big thing, but I like to go to shows. I want to show people that, hey, there can be a car that can represent the community well and be done tastefully. Like everyone in the Cobalt community hates body kits, because most people that get them, they don't paint them, or they don't make them right, or they don't.
Yeah, just slap them on and they look trash.
Exactly. I want to say, I'm gonna make one look good. So I feel like I've done a pretty good job, but I found a pretty rare one that's actually mixed between an RSX kit and a Cobalt bumper. So mixed them up, and it's kind of history since then. It just keeps evolving every year. I'm trying to stop. Like I'm like, at some point I got to stop with this. But it's so far, it's just made power and continues to make power, and what'll be, and it'll hopefully again. My dream is to eventually get that into a national mag. It was Super Street was a goal at first, but unfortunately Super Street shut down. Rip. But then now I'm looking kind of like S3 or Speed Hunters or something like that, because I would like to give some national recognition for the community.
We'd like to get it there.
ZZPerformance. So
yeah.
So
I mean, the Snobalt got a bunch of stuff over this winter too. Most people don't realize it's still under the knife.
Yeah,
so.
It still is. So but what's cool is too. The game. There's a video game that got me into cars in general. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition.
Dub Edition, yep.
Oh
yeah.
So good. But that early 2000 style of modding is kind of what gets me pumped. And now we have a team here of other people that are like, let's push boundaries. Let's have fun with it. Yep. So it's much cooler doing it with a group than just by yourself.
Yeah, I think we've got a solid team now, and everybody hates my green wheels, but
man,
they look good.
So we should talk about that, I think. Like the
green
Camaro,
wheels specifically.
The Camaro in general, because Tyler wasn't expecting the Camaro, because I was actually involved with that.
No.
Yeah, so I know from my standpoint, we had the car here, and we were thinking about doing stuff, but we were drag racing Alan Mayo's Camaro, and no one was really taking ownership of the other Camaro, so we were like,
I rolled in. I'm like, hey, I love ZZP. But I was a customer too. I mean, I got my base model, 2019? So 5 or 6 years ago. And same with you. Within a week, I was online, and I'm like, ZZPerformance, Wyoming, Michigan. Oh, that's right down the road. So I rolled up, and we were across the street in the old building, and bought a intake tube and K&N drop-in filter from Steve. That's when he had the sweet waiting room with the pool table and all that. I know you slept there.
I slept there multiple times.
But I did that, and then I graduated school a couple years ago, and there was a customer service position. I was like, all right, I like the company. I bought all their parts, everything I could for the Cobalt, and then a couple days later, I got in. Then within a few weeks, I was into marketing, and one day Ryan comes upstairs and he's like, Tyler, let's go downstairs. I'm like, oh no, I've only been here 2 weeks.
It's over.
I love this place. Bye guys. But no, he took me down to Tim's office, and Tim said, we're looking for somebody to kind of be the Camaro guy, and we think you'd be a good fit. You're already out there. I had my really junky looking Ion Redline tracking it with you guys, and he's like, you're putting in the work yourself, on your own stuff, so we're gonna reward you, and the Camaro's yours. And from there it was, all right, I need to take it in a certain direction. And 2 years ago, when I first got it, we did the wrap, and then it basically had all the bolt-ons already. It actually went through 2 engines.
Yep.
Before me.
Yeah, it was developed. We were testing things with the LTG with that car.
Freaking LTGs.
Poor thing.
But so by the time I got it, it had all the bolt-ons for the most part, forged internals, so and thankfully hasn't blown up yet. But I'm a big road course guy. I like road course, autocross. Hit the drag strip every once in a while, but decided upon the wrap. We figured that out, and then that has turned into the kind of V2 library that everybody knows on my car. Ryan's ATS, Ashley's Sonic, and then eventually we're working down the line. Trevor's Sky that he has, and then Zoom's car. We're hoping, and I know Ryan loves this dream.
Oh my God.
We wanna roll like 5 or 6 deep into IFO or I don't know, Week Fest or something.
Oh my God.
Just have a hot squad.
Yeah, the dream. So
Yep.
that is the original goal. But yeah, Tyler came in here with his Camaro, and he's been really passionate about the platform and pushing it as far as it can go. And
Yeah, it's a tough market. I mean, because obviously the engine has some drawbacks that we haven't, and we've experienced hurdles in the past with the Ecotechs, but it's nothing like the LNF. So that sinks, but it's still fun. Still makes a little more power than the LNF in stock turbo form. I mean, I'm making 340 now on an E-blend, and but yeah, my goals this year are 11.99 in the quarter. Basically, Alan Mayo's stock turbo record is 11.9 and some change. So I just want to beat that. Just be on top for a second. And hope somebody else comes out, because right now there's not really anybody doing much.
Yeah, our LTG customers, you guys aren't pushing the market. Competition is what pushes markets. So
Yeah.
you guys got to start drag racing stuff. Like, we're like seconds ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
And again, here it comes. Shop car, this and that. Like, that's a really common misconception. We don't have infinite money into the cars.
Yeah.
A lot of times we're just being ingenuine and doing the best we can because we have knowledge with them. And everything that we do to our cars, we can do to your guys' cars too.
Yeah, there's no secret parts.
No, not at all. Like Tyler and bolt-on setup is within, it's like the number 2 or 3.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
far as-
It's like Mayo and then 2 other guys that are 2 or 3 tenths ahead of me, and then myself 12.4 something. But more road course this year. Gridlife time attack started up last year. Got some new track wheels.
So excited for Gridlife.
Gridlife's gonna be fun. So for all you guys, I am that guy that hates rep wheels. I refuse. No JNC, no Firestones, none of that. I'm just not about that. Like, I've saved up, for my Advance on the Cobalt. I think I'm the only Cobalt with Advance still. Some maybe not, but the NT03s, N-keys, all that stuff.
Cosmos.
That's our homeboy over here. So I'm.
So I might have got some affordable track wheels this year, just to keep the cost down.
I don't know. I don't associate with your affordable life. I don't associate with your stuff.
They're not green yet.
They're yet.
Might be.
For sure.
It's a ZZP thing that all the library cars have to have.
Crazy
wheels, right?
Crazy wheels, yeah.
Required.
Yeah, definitely required. Something too I do want to do that what I talked about with these guys today too is we're going to sometime this summer we're gonna do like a ZZP kind of crew get together. Like, we're all gonna go down to Chicago and take pictures and hang out with customers and just have a good time. So it's kind of be paying attention to that for the summer.
Midsummer, maybe early summer. I don't know. We'll see.
Make sure your things are running. We want to see them.
Yeah,
We don't just want to see people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we want to see
come out
people
with
and
Platform cars.
we have our shit boxes. We want to see your guys' shit boxes too. So.
Yep. Little shit boxes.
So, and then to get to our host here too, Trevor. We kind of convinced him. He's a Mitsu guy. Again, I hung out with all Mitsu guys.
I was an anti ZZP platform guy.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, they're like exact opposite. Mustangs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing, but now
I always had a little inkling. I was like, there's one car I kind of like. I was like, I like the idea of a Kappa chassis car. And then these guys, pushed and shoved.
every
and
day.
Now I have
Every
one.
day.
Yeah.
He was looking for one himself, and Tim was like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found one in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Texas car.
Super picky too.
Yeah.
Wanted a white one. Black top, red interior.
Yeah.
5-speed,
Red
obviously.
interior. Yeah.
With worked out super good.
Yeah.
Found a really nice one. So
Yeah. And what's your plans for it? Like, we're just gonna.
still kind of laying it out, but I did a road course end of last year. Just started getting into it.
Yep.
Loved it.
Yeah, in
so,
the rally yard, right?
Today.
Rally art. Yep. Blew that up. So
Yeah.
we're going full time Sky now. But
Did you blow the rally yard up?
I didn't blow it up. I lost half my gears, my transmission.
That's why you haven't been driving.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything makes sense.
Yeah, I thought you
now.
heard, actually.
No.
Yep.
It's got automated skip shift now.
Yeah.
246.
246. No reverse, no first.
No
It's all good.
reverse.
Well, it's crazy because you were talking about that too. You're talking
Yep.
about how the rally yards have like
I knew it was coming.
transmission issue, and they're like not cheap to replace, right?
No.
So okay, customers, I'm gonna go on a little side rant here. Like we hear some of you guys complain about prices sometimes, Like we've heard people saying, "Oh, $150 for a ZZP tune is too much."
Oh,
Do you guys have any idea of any other markets you want to get into?
Anything
other way more expensive.
I won't throw around like names of companies or whatever, but like to get a base map when I did bolt-ons in my car, no turbo swap, just bolt-ons, just the base map to later get it tuned. It was about $400.
Jesus, see,
so
we dang near give out tunes like with a core at $175 or $300.
Our LSJ tunes are $110.
Yeah,
like
and people still complain about pricing. Like,
I don't know.
It's frustrating, especially from someone who's spent quite a bit of his own money and saved up. But all of us have.
When you look for, especially like ATS and kind of the more premium cars that we work on, even ATS V tunes, something like a Infinity, like Q50, Q60, you're talking $1,200-$1,500 per tune. Yeah. And ours are pennies on the dollar compared to that.
Tim Beek, his daily driver is a E550 twin turbo V8 Mercedes.
His I can't imagine that one.
Oh my god, his tune was like well over $1,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
well over $1,000. So, and then that was just for basic tune, nothing crazy.
It's not even tunes though. It's like you look at like brakes, like get some track pads and rotors for a Cobalt. It's still like dirt cheap.
Yeah, nothing.
yeah.
But so you customers out there, don't complain about the prices. You guys don't know how good you have it, and other customers will even agree to that because we've had
they'll come in from other markets and be like, "Are
you
sure this is all this costs?"
Yeah, like we've had guys come back like, I wish ZZP was in this market because you sell affordable stuff that I can mod my cars with. So, but kind of side tangent, but back to Trevor's Sky. So what is what are we plan? Yeah, what are we doing right now to that thing?
Right now, well, on the docket, we currently have the suspension. It was a little rough when we got it.
Out.
She's used, but it's okay. So it's got the IBAC is what I've always said.
I pronounce it IBAC.
IBAC. Yeah. So it's got some lowering springs and just the LNF style struts. The GXPs and Skies get the Bilsteins. Yeah.
Yellow Boys.
They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's a good budget move. We got a test clutch just in.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that should be pretty exciting. And then the big thing is adapting the Cobalt brake kit. So
we all love
that'll
brakes.
be pretty exciting.
I don't know. I'm a brake nerd.
I am such
Obviously,
oh my god, half freaking pizza, 6-piston and 8-piston stuff. Oh my god, I don't even care if it doesn't even brake, but that's one on the car.
Nope.
It looks
It
freaking
just looks
awesome.
dope.
Yeah.
It's gonna look really good behind my 16 spoke, whatever they are.
The wheels he got
Random
on.
discount.
Those came with the car. I
Yeah.
didn't choose those.
So I'm giving him a pass on those for now. So no uppity stuff with that, but. We're also
get some nice wheels on it.
If any of you guys are coming to Gridlife too, we would love to see. What's cool about these two guys? Both of these guys actually have photography skills. So a lot of the pictures that you're gonna see, like posted from ZZPerformance, are usually Tyler and Trevor. Like 9 times out of 10, it's Tyler and Trevor. Or if it's in the other one time, is a meme. So
which is still Tyler.
Yeah.
Well, shout out G5 Master Race, Mike Johnson.
Mike! I hear Mike Johnson makes some.
He's a meme master.
Yeah, he is a meme master. So, I think it's gonna be a good. We're gonna hopefully get some track time. We're all going to Gridlife. I'm broke boy right now, so I just signed up for the show. I signed up both my cars for the show, the ATS and the Cobalt.
But I hear old Timbo Beakus might be.
He might be racing. So this actually, Dewey, this is for you. Even if I can't race my car, somebody will, and we'll see if it breaks or not. But we are, the snow. It's a good chance the Snobalt will be probably in street mod.
I'm a little scared.
Oof.
Yeah, it's.
I'm a little scared because I have a feeling Tim could put down a better lap in that. Not saying you couldn't.
I mean, Tim is a heck of a driver. No ego from me at all on that. What's cool is Tim is humble too. So I never mind losing to friends. Like stuff like that. Even other customers and stuff. As long I hate when people are arrogant and then they win that. So but yeah, like I said, it's lap times and track times. A lot of people say, "Oh, who's the better driver?" This and that. I think we're all good in our own perspective. Especially some people have more track experience than others and stuff. And Tyler came alive when he got a better car.
Yeah.
So his Saturn was a little rough.
It was a little rough.
Yeah, because I remember we went to the same track day, and I was in a snow car, and Ty was in the Ion, and it was definitely a huge gap. Yeah, but now he has a Camaro, and that
finally a good chassis.
Ooh, good chassis car. Wide tires in the back, and that he is a force to be reckoned with.
It's fun.
He's around mid 140s at Gentry, right?
Yeah, 144 is my low now.
Yeah.
I want to hit 140.
I think it's possible.
I think sub 140s might be possible on the stock turbo, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's doable. Yeah. I think so. And then we got to get Trevor some more seat time. So, and what's cool about that is Trevor's starting with such a great car. Like we don't talk about the Kappa chassis a lot.
It's kind of been off ZZP's radar.
Yeah,
a long time.
It was talked about. It just kind of got passed over for the small market and everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Was what I heard. Yeah.
And then we have other people that work with us. Dave at Performance Auto Works, stuff like that. He kind of specializes in those cars. But we it's cool because he's gonna, in my opinion, Trevor's starting off really right. He's getting the car and not putting a lot of mods into it, tune, some things here and there, but he just gets seat time. That's what people need to realize.
Yep.
Seat time is what makes you fast, not power. Like people think, I gotta have 700 horsepower to go on road course. No, you don't. But look at Miatas and other cars like that. You seat time, practice, technique. Those are things that are gonna get you better.
Yep. Yeah.
So
that's kind of how my plan with the car. A lot of people are asking what I'm doing for power, but I don't really have big power goals.
Yeah.
It's kind of stemming off Tyler.
Yeah, it's not a heavy car.
Yeah.
I realize big thing is seat time, and if you have too much power, it's just
it makes it hard. Like
it's so much harder to learn on. Yeah,
that is my thing. So with Tim Beek too, like Tim Beek got an S2000, and that's kind of what he really learned to do track time on. Versus me, like I fell into it after I had like 600 horsepower.
That's a lot to handle.
Yeah, and I always say this story too because it shows the biggest difference. We first raced at Autobahn Raceway in Joliet, Illinois.
Yep.
There's a back straight. I would get like 40 or 50 miles an hour faster than Tim.
Yep.
But Tim never had to brake. He got topped out like 90 something.
This was in his S2000?
The S2000, yeah. He never had to brake. So I would come in hot and have to brake crazy hard because I'm coming in way fast. And I was on street tires, so I was set of Hoosiers or something would be better. But I had to brake, and so I lost time. He outlapped me. He got really good. He outlapped me, and I had a big laggy turbo at the time too. Now my turbo is much less laggy and a lot more responsive. But it's
a little better sized.
Yeah, power isn't always the thing. Peak power. It's power band and everything else. So that's why stock turbo cars are absolutely amazing. At road courses
and reliable too.
Reliable, yeah. More seat time when your car's not broken.
Reliability is a huge thing, because again, people have this notion that if you have a built motor and every car is never broken. No, it's not Need for Speed.
No,
stuff breaks.
Breaks
pushing a 600 horsepower car all over the place is just
yeah. You got so many things outside of the factory. I don't know, everything. It's just.
It's reliability can come in.
So track time.
Yep.
You do already have a cage for it, don't you?
I do have. I don't know. Is it considered a cage roll bar? 6-point roll bar.
Yeah, 6-point roll bar. Yeah.
You can't really have a cage. But
yeah. I was mostly just nervous with the convertible thing, and you never know with those seats and stuff. So found a good deal on a used one and throw it in.
Seats.
I also think roll cages look cool. So
they do.
Roll cages.
And speaking of seats, y'all gonna have to work on Tyler because I'm trying to get to. It smells like I need tires. Yeah, tires are more important than seats, but you gotta look the part too. I'm that kind of guy. I'm the guy that's like you gotta look fast and be fast. You gotta do both, and he needs seats. He needs seats back.
I know I need seats.
Fixed back seats.
Fixed back seats.
I think you've converted me to the fixed back life.
Yep. I've been daily in fixed backs for 2 years now.
That's what I'm talking about.
I just need a little raise,
Yeah. We'll get it. So hopefully by Gridlife, maybe not, but hopefully
it's June. It's a while. We got some time.
Yeah. So it would just kind of complete the Camaro look. You got to get you ripped off your lip at the track too, so you got to get your lip too.
Ripped off a third of your lip.
Yeah,
not the whole thing.
It was just the center, and then I took the rest off because it looked awful.
Yeah,
A little off-road excursion never hurt anybody. Right?
Yeah.
And wait, it does. Sometimes.
Ooh. My soul. Off-road excursions can hurt your car and yourself and your soul.
Yeah, a little bit.
But a little bit. So
it's one thing I've never done off track.
Oh man,
That's good.
4 on the floor. My whole career so far.
Good. You will eventually push it. But,
Oh yeah.
For those of you who don't know, that I've actually had a pretty dangerous experience in the Snobalt. I pushed the car a little too hard at Tail of the Dragon, and I kind of ended up on the side of a mountain.
Have you ever heard this story?
No, I thought we were going on the track picture I love with the mud spray on the whole side of the Snowball. I thought you were talking about that.
The Super Street one.
Oh, well, we'll talk about that one in a second too.
I didn't hear about this at all.
Oh,
No.
yeah. So this was 2 years ago at Tail of the Dragon. Tim was driving my ATS because I forgot why he was doing it. Like, I think the V was like it was like around the time we were doing some parts for it. But we went out on a cold morning and we were on, beating the crap out of cars at Tail of the Dragon. And so in all the years of the Snowball, it's got some quirks, something you can't do pretty much with any car, but especially on this car. Because it doesn't have ABS, because I have an Opel PCM in it, you can't turn and brake. And I made that mistake around the corner at Tail of the Dragon. So what it does is the car kind of endos and the rear pivots. I had a big sway bar on the car at the time. So
All that weight off the back.
All the way off the back. And it was just slid. And luckily, this is why body kits are awesome. My side skirts stopped me from going literally over. Like, the car would have been totaled. Like, the side skirts stopped me. From going over. Like, I thought I was done.
And you've rolled a Cobalt before too, so you
it,
knew how this was going down.
God, yeah.
Flashing through your head, you're like,
I'm like, here we go again. But it's I've pushed the cars faster than I wanted to, and I've had quite a few. Also, I said Super Street took a picture of it at one point. That was my second track day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was my second one.
that was Gridlife, what, 4 years ago?
Yeah, that was like the second or third Gridlife. That's when it just really started getting big, because it's really small at first.
Yeah.
Because I've been to every Gridlife except for one.
I've been to all of them.
Yeah, he's been to all of them. So remember, because literally before it was just like a fun track day.
Yeah.
Like,
I stumbled upon it the first time. I rolled up. Or no, I had the weekend off. And I think it popped up on Facebook, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I've never been down to Gingerman. I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Went down there. Actually met Nick Rude and Antonio, a couple guys with Cobalts. James Watson, I don't know if you remember him. Yeah.
I do.
But I met those guys. I'm like, whoa, Cobalt guys.
Yeah.
And then ZZP was there, too.
Yep, sure was.
No, the second year they were there.
The second year they were there, yeah.
Second year they were there with that wide body Sonic and your car, and then the yellow Cobalt, I think.
Yeah. That was a customer's car. I can't remember his name, but it was a guy super fast. So it'll come to me after we're done with the podcast. So, but guy, the driver that's super fast. He let ZZP take it up there at that point. So.
But yeah, it went from hey, let's go hang out, to tickets sell out in seconds.
Yeah. Like,
and now this year, Time Attack, you have to apply too.
Yeah, and the last year, so what I did was, because I didn't get a time for the racing stuff, and I kind of don't know where my car stands at. So just to make sure I can get in and hopefully get some HPDE time, I applied for the show.
Yeah.
Someone's a little overlooked, it's a show car and a race car, so it's it does a little bit of both. So Gridlife's gonna be fun this year.
Yeah, we're gonna have a squad.
Yeah, whole big squad. So it should be a really, really good time, and some cool library cars out there and everything.
Sonic's going to be there in the show too, right?
Yeah, Sonic's going to be there in the show.
Sonic.
Yep.
Trying to convince Tyler to get in the show too, because that would be cool. But whatever.
Well, Tyler did win the show last year.
I did.
Because there's certain
track prepped.
I mean, certain snow car wasn't there.
Even if it's 101, it's all right. Gold is gold. Winning's winning, right?
Winning is winning, no matter what. So Trevor, like, how do you like it here so far? Like, kind of tell, like.
Well, it's actually, I was just about to say, Gridlife will be my second event. It was my first event here at ZZP last year. So this is the official,
it's like
1 year full round, So, so far, dream job.
Yeah.
It kind of fell into it, just like, seems like everyone does here, and,
Yeah. It's kind of cool. ZZP is definitely a very different place than anywhere you work at. Like, I've worked, I'm a person that stays at jobs. So I worked at the zoo. I've worked in, fast food. I've worked in retail with PetSmart.
Yeah.
And just the feel here, the people you deal with, we spend more time here with most of our families.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, it does become like that. We all spit and spatter and disagree with each other, get mad at each other, but usually it goes away.
You usually can't tell if they're joking or not.
Yeah, yeah. Kyle, our slingshot guy, he is absolutely freaking brutal.
I was about to say he's the worst.
Yeah, Kyle is. You can never tell if he's joking. I just always assume that he is, so I just talk shit back. So
we all talk shit.
yeah. So
But yeah, I'd say ZZP is the coolest part about ZZP is the size.
yeah.
We're such a tight group that like I was hired in as an apparel designer. Like just hey, draw t-shirts, order them.
Yeah.
That's it. And then within a year, now I'm photographer, video, driver, like
Yeah, it's
helping with projects all over the place. Pretty sweet to just,
It's a
use
place-
skills, grow, do everything.
Yeah, you can really spread your wings here.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
really spread your wings and kind of make it what you want to. You know, because right now we're looking for a mechanic. We're looking for a warehouse assistant too. So it's one of those things that it's if you're looking for like just a job, it's not the place for you.
No.
no.
You're never going to do just the position you were hired for.
No,
Sort of thing.
the people who stick around, you adapt and you grow and you move into other stuff and
Yeah, absolutely, man. So it's going to be a fun year, and we're going to continue to grow. And with our customers' help, we're going to continue to push our various platforms.
Yeah.
Before we'll have a different podcast about our new platforms.
New platforms.
Oh,
Ooh.
I want to talk about it a little bit. This
I know.
time.
I wanted to bring it up, but we're already pushing time. So.
Yeah, we should probably not bring that up just this time.
Yeah.
It's kind of our introduction to try to get you guys into it. Just a little podcast you listen to while you're working on your cars or traveling for a little bit.
It's not the new Supra though. I'll tell you that.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
not.
is-
Unfortunately,
it's
it's not.
We will not be getting.
We would have been late to the game. With that.
Okay, so I want to have a question for you guys right now too. So right now, if you could have any semi ZZP vehicle, like you trade yours in, and you have any like even semi rough ZZP vehicle, something that we even remotely work on or look at, what would it be?
What are we talking
To get into a new
price-wise?
platform, you're saying?
Well, no, it's for us, for you personally. Like, what would you want to drive?
Oh, like I can drive anything.
Yeah.
Racetrack.
Well, all right. 2 or 3 options. I know you said 1, but we'll go with 3.
Okay.
Would never be able to find one for an affordable price. Number 1 would be CTS wagon.
Ooh.
Yep.
Manual. They only made like 200 or
We
something.
saw one on Bring a Trailer like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
It was
and
so
it was
expensive.
like 78 grand or something.
Yeah, like I think final bid ended up being over 100K.
But yeah. So couldn't afford that ever. That would be number 1. Number 2 would be a C6 ZR1.
Ooh.
Again, way too expensive, but getting into semi-affordable. I think either a C6 Z06 or very odd one, Gen 5.5 Camaro
Ooh.
Z28.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
carbon
Yeah.
ceramic brakes,
Those are
7
cool.
liter, naturally aspirated. That thing would be a beast.
Oh, yeah.
It just sound good.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all it needs to do.
Yeah. Even if it's heavy and the 6th gen's faster, it's
Yeah.
still dope.
Yeah. What about you, Trevor?
Me? I don't know. The sky's still kind of my baby.
Yeah?
I've got
It
a.
hasn't worn off yet.
I don't. Not yet.
I'm like, get that trash Camaro.
I don't have cars, but I have configurations.
Yeah.
Like I like rear-wheel drive. I like manuals.
Yeah.
Old school 5-speed, simple.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of complicated cars that have broken on me. So
Yeah.
like
Something's-
simpler the better.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I think that's kind of interesting to me.
Yeah, I like it.
Another one, I wouldn't say I want it, but I have a weird attachment for the HHR, the ZZP HHR.
Yeah?
I don't
Yeah.
know what it
The
is.
car.
I think it's the like fastest car I drove first,
Yeah.
and just
It's-
that thing
that
boogies.
car.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, you never expect it. Like,
It's
Yeah.
everyone's favorite
Yep.
car that's laying around the shop.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
you hop in it, it's got a F40,
Yeah.
6758. I think boogies.
Yeah.
And you can
like-
fit all the junk you want in it.
We're going to an event. Everyone's fighting over who carries the tires in the
Yep.
HHR. Like,
Yep,
Kill it.
you're not driving.
yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
What about you, Ron?
Okay. All right. So I like to go crazy and look crazy with whatever I got. I think number 1 on my list right now is a C6 Grand Sport or a Z06.
Okay, yeah.
Because what I would do, APR, big old wing on the back.
Big ol' wang.
APR front splitter, canards. I just
Yep.
do full track out and just do like intake, cam, and a header.
And just drive
and
it.
Just drive it. Just beat the
Yeah.
crap out of it on track and have fun with it. Number 2, a very close second, is a 2016 or 17 1LE Camaro SS.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
specific,
Interesting.
Yeah, specific track oriented, and I like the 6 gens a lot. Like that's my
Yeah.
favorite Camaro that's come out. The second is a 515. I don't like the facelifted 6 gens. I don't like them
No,
as much. They look too.
The facelifted base models look better than the facelifted SSs.
Agreed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. I don't know
You're,
what.
you're talking the ones with the grill, right?
Yeah, the weird
swoopy grill. Yeah.
grill thing. Oh my god, I like the early.
the grill
6
kills
gen.
it.
I don't know what
Yeah,
GM was
like,
thinking.
Like Tyler's Camaro, the early 6 gen, that's my fire right
Oh, yeah.
there. That looks so much better. And then obviously this is the one that just can't, isn't nowhere near affordable at all. It's just a 6 gen 1LE Z01. Big again, as you guys know, I'm eccentric. Like eccentric. I like big wings and look at me kind of stuff. And oh my god,
Being at Camaro Fest, those ZL11 LEs.
Oh my god.
All carbon, like.
Oh, they're so nice.
And the blower sounds good.
Yeah.
650 crank horsepower out the box.
Just hopping it and go. Like,
Just hopping it and go, and it's reliable, has a factory warranty. Jesus Murphy.
And you could track it on the factory warranty.
Yeah.
And GM will be like, oh yeah, you broke it out on the road course, and bring it back in.
Yeah, bring it back in. We'll replace it and all that stuff. Oh my god, it's so nice. I will say too, the Camaro market is pretty cool because even though we don't work with the V8 cars as much, the Camaro stuff, a lot of cool body stuff like drag tire stuff, and you have a plethora of being able to mod the cars, which is super cool right now.
Yeah.
Versus all of our other platforms, we kind of have to make the market or do really custom stuff with. Look at the Cobalts and the Grand Prix and stuff. But Camaro kind of
there's a bunch. I mean, every aspect of it, every tier, there's stuff available, and like. We came out with that 6-piston brake kit for the Camaro that works on the base model and the SSs that don't have the 6 pistons. So.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you actually developed that one yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you kind of helped. See, again, Tyler's breaking out and trying new stuff, so.
Breaking
Oh,
out.
my God.
Breaking.
Oh, my God. My girlfriend, Stephanie, would love that because she loves puns, and I absolutely can't stand them. They're the worst
I love puns, too.
Oh, my God. I'm leaving.
Especially big
I love
break
dad
puns.
jokes.
Oh, my God. That's awful. Everything about them is awful.
One I did think of. Going off of even more the simple track car builds, I do kind of like the LSJ swapped into weird car thing.
Yes.
I think it's because last year I did dabble a little bit into the slidey boy action with an E36, and I will say like a 318 Ti with an LSJT. That would be
Well, we have a customer,
dream
Chris
drift car
Bruce.
for me.
Yeah, Chris Bruce has an LSJT
He has an LSG,
RX-7.
RX-7.
an FC RX-7.
Yep, we saw him at Dino Day.
Yeah.
We brought it out.
Yeah,
Which is sweet.
that's really cool. I mean, that thing can make a lot of power.
That there's a couple guys running LSJTs and S10s, and I know you hate S-Dimes, but
Oh, God.
like a well done
God.
mini truck making like 400 horse.
Oh, God.
I mean, it wouldn't do anything other than shred tires. But
or you can just be a smart person, put an LNF in it. But
LSJ life.
no, LNF. So again, I will fight for Team LNF forever. You want to make 300 horsepower and like 400 foot-pounds? LNF. All day.
Or you can get an entry level stage 2 kit with a Z54 and make 400 wheel.
Or you just put a ZFR on it and make 450.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So
But then you can put a
sell your stock
250
supercharger used, make your money back.
See, you guys see what I do if I got to fight 2 LSJ guys? God forbid.
He has no.
I'm not even.
no connection.
He's an LNF guy. Just do it. Oh my God! But no, I mean, both eco tanks are good. I like talk shit, but again, I had an LSJ. It was a great car. I loved it.
Yep.
More conventional port style stuff. Easy to kind of do a few mods on here and there. But yeah, it's they're fun. All of our cars are fun. But yeah. What do you guys think? Anything else we should kind of talk about on this first day?
I don't know.
That's pretty.
Did pretty good.
Yeah, I say it's kind of.
I don't know how long we're going, but
yeah, we're talking, and it's kind of.
Let us know what other ones were.
Yeah. I know we've got our post out on Facebook. Aaron Hunzinger, you gave us some great ideas.
AH did it. Talented sidebar. So as far as show stuff, so in 2018, the Snobalt had a really good year. It was so far the only Cobalt to place at Weekfest.
Yep.
Nationwide. So that was a super big honor. It went to like Tuner Evolution, placed second in domestic class behind a straight up show car, Camaro. It so far it's just done. It did very well. So like 2019, I kind of took a break from doing everything. Aaron Hunzinger, he's doing a huge HHR build right now.
Yeah. Have you seen his car? It's
I'm sure I saw some
Tricoat
pictures,
red.
but
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
thing.
I don't know much about it, but I have seen the pictures.
He's doing a lot of cool stuff. I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna give.
talk about stepping up the game.
Yeah.
Of like custom shit. I mean, and he's a mini trucker at heart.
Oh yeah,
he's
so
gonna keep
this
doing
is
that
like
stuff.
literally his thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not afraid of most people that come in with the Cobalt show cars and stuff like that. Unless it's a straight up show car.
Yeah.
Like street driven cars, kind of at Snowball level. I'm not afraid of it, but I would park next to Aaron Hunzinger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have, cool wheels set up, seats in the car. He's doing bag in the car this year. He's
Slammed
doing
out HHR.
Oh man, he's doing some cool like shaving, doing a custom wing. Like
Yep, I saw the wing and the shave.
Yeah,
it's going to be real BA. Like it's going to that is going to be probably the coolest HHR. Again, shaved engine bay. He's not making a lot of power, but he's going for more of a show. But some E85 ZZP tune on it, ZZP parts on there, so it's making some good power still. And he went Tail the Dragon, beat the crap out of it. He's cool. If you talk to him in person, he'll tell you like it is. He's cool. He's a leather worker actually too.
Yeah, I know.
So he's like, oh dude, right? This is crazy.
Yeah, he's a jack of literally all trades.
Yeah, dude, like does some crazy stuff, and he makes these cool wallets. He do custom stuff for you.
He makes his own shift boots.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Like,
I got to meet him at CED 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And just awesome dude.
Yeah,
so you're saying he has a lot of patience.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, he has a lot of know-all. He does like live stream stuff when he's doing, and he's not afraid to get his hands in and try stuff. And he's he and I talk a lot. I want him to succeed. He's one of the few people that's really pushing the platform and trying to take it in a different direction. And I really like to see interesting, unique builds like that, kind of one-off custom stuff. So
yeah. HHR too. That's
oh yeah.
Going the unique route.
Yeah, and he also is cool. He's a Star Wars fan too.
Yep.
He's a big Star Wars
Baby
guy.
Yoda.
Oh,
Baby
shout
Yoda.
out.
Just shout out Baby Yoda. But yeah, he's one. He gave us a lot of cool ideas of stuff to talk about, and so we're gonna be taking some of his ideas. We'll do some tech stuff here and there too, but we want to kind of make this. What, Trevor? I think you said you wanted to kind of more laid back and just
yeah. It's supposed to be our kind of. Obviously, we're closed up for the day. We're all just hanging out here, so we're gonna start on a topic, but not end on it ever. I don't assume.
Yeah, just kind of let it flow. So I know some of you guys have long car trips, and you hear our beautiful voices.
Save these for your long leisure just drives.
Or working on your car and stuff. And something I actually super quick do want to end on. I read an article. I think it was in Hot Rod magazine, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, and they say that the car scenes that have a off time are the better car scenes because, for instance, like granted, California is known for having like high-end builds and things like that, and the South, but it's always warm. Like you never have an off season to then come back with your new builds and stuff and keep it fresh. So they say
you don't have a reveal.
Yeah, they say the off season is actually really good for like Midwest and North.
I believe that.
Yeah.
One thing I have seen before is people down south, like if something goes wrong with a build or they're in the middle of building an engine or something, it seems to not get done as fast. We're like up here we have spring is coming. We got to slap this together.
There's always a deadline.
Yeah, we want to drive.
It's easier to have a deadline. Yeah, when you only have a window where you can drive your car.
Yeah. Whereas there it's nice all year round. So like, my shit box is down. Let me just let it sit forever and stuff, and then you get bored of it. But sometimes. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Right?
Yeah.
So I know. Sometimes I'd get sick of the Snobalt. Like, and it's crazy. People think, "Oh my God, how you get sick of that car?" Oh, I mean, driving it for 10 hours on Tail the Dragon, back from Tail the Dragon, I had to like buy a pillow to sit down on because of
lumbar pillow.
Oh my God, it was awful. But after driving, a Sonic all winter.
Yeah.
You guys don't understand the chip box e-brake in the winter. You're missing out, honestly.
Maybe so. Trevor just bought a Honda Fit.
I did buy a Honda Fit.
for his winter beater, and we love it.
New transmission 6,000, new Honda Fit 3,000.
Honda Fit all
It made sense.
Yeah, easy money.
Yeah.
So now he has a car, and we're still going to mod it for spec fit Gridlife.
No.
He says no, but we're going to secretly do it. So all of a sudden, like, when did this happen? When did I get a cage? When did I get a roll seat? All of a sudden, stuff's going to be there.
When I get Maxxis VR1s on here.
What just
What happened?
It's going to be good. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Anything else you guys want to say?
So wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Wrap
it
for
up.
me.
All right, awesome.
Bada bing. Thanks to Trev.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Talks to Trev.
Yeah, talk with Trev. Ryan D at ZZPerformance. So, if you want to shoot me an email, guys, ryan.d at ZZPerformance. Do a shameless plug. Snobalt ZZP on Instagram. Ryan Derrick on Facebook.
Yeah.
And
we'll probably shout out this podcast on social media.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have any comments or new ideas, just throw them down there. Head back to that post and
send them our way.
Yeah.
do that.
Tyler, I'm going to need a shameless plug from you as well.
All right, shameless plug. GB Runner 24. on Instagram, and I think it's GBRunner24 on Facebook too.
Yeah. And
Yep.
Tyler.v@ZZPerformance.com for your Camaro questions.
Camaro
you guys
questions,
wanna...
LSJ questions, base model questions. I've had three of our platforms now.
Yep.
No, technically, you have a 3800 too. The
wife's Buick.
Yeah, the wife's Buick. So you got it all. You've had it all. All right, Trev, no, you too.
Ready for me?
Yeah.
So I'm Trevor.p. It's ZZPerformance. Talk to me about Kappas or art.
Yep.
I guess.
Photography.
If you like to draw things, I color sometimes.
Yeah. Well, we have had customers send you some some vectors and some artwork of our cars that you posted up. So.
Yep. Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff you guys do. We love seeing custom stuff.
So I mean, if you guys send it to him, you never know. You could see it on social media. We'll give you a little shout out for that. So.
Flag Designs too on Instagram.
Yeah, what's my Instagram? Flag_designs, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
I would check it, but then I feel like that's
some sky pictures.
We can always add them down below.
little
right,
things.
Or
right
edit
here?
things here.
Like right there.
Here.
They'll be there.
Yeah, there's somewhere over there. So.
Yep.
All right. Our host, we'll let you
close it out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for appearing, staying late on the show. So happy Taco Tuesday.
Ooh, it is Taco Tuesday.
Ooh, let's all get tacos.
Where are we
I'm
going,
going
boys?
to Taco Loco.
I'll make some at home.
Oh, I have burritos at home. So I got burritos at home.
Burrito Busse?
Burritos.
Burritos.
I don't know.
I do.
Anyway.
We gotta go.
Bye.
Tacos on my mind.